everyone. So today I am going to be discussing in casual conversation style some things that I've learned in business, particularly with the wedding and event industry. Just a few things that I feel like would be beneficial to share, especially if you are starting out in the wedding and event industry, or if just any business starting off in any arena, any business niche. So I will line out the three things that I've learned, and then I'll kind of touch on each one of them. So the first thing that I have learned in business is, number one, never wait for someone to open a door for you. So that's first. Number two, customer service always comes first. No matter what your business is, if you have no customer service, then you will most likely not have any customers eventually. And the third thing is just having a really strong, knowledgeable support group. So those are the three things that I'm going to touch on. So number one, with that being, never wait for someone to open the door for you. So with me owning a wedding and event planning company, when I first started off, of course, naturally I wanted to reach out to other people that were in the wedding planning industry, be it wedding planners, particularly wedding planners. I reached out to ones that I felt like were doing a really, really great job and, were far along in their process. And I didn't really get a lot of response back. So that kind of showed me, okay, I'm going to have to do a lot of the research on my own, which I was already doing the research. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't looking for anybody to give me all of the answers. Just any feedback that I felt like, that they may have had throughout their matriculation in their business. Like, hey, is there any advice that you have to offer? I pretty much had to do all of the research and everything on my own, and it was kind of like a whole sink or swim thing. So that's what I mean when I say never wait for anyone to open a door for you. It can be hard getting started, especially trying to figure out, where am I going to find clients? Where am I going to even get work? You know what I'm saying? When I say get work, I mean like, how are brides going to see what my design style even is if I have no clients to do any design? Start with your friends. Start with your friends and family. After doing your research, figure out what it is in terms of services that you want to offer. Do you want to just do wedding planning? Do you want to just do event planning? Do you want to offer both of them? Do you also have an eye for design? How do you want to go about choosing your services? Figure out what your services are first, and then make sure that you understand what a good business in the wedding and event industry looks like. And even if someone doesn't respond to your questions, you can look at their page, look at their Instagram, read reviews about them. You have to gather bits and pieces to figure out, okay, this is what a successful wedding and event planning business looks like. This person has amazing reviews about them. This is what the clients are saying about them. These are the services that they're offering, and I want to kind of build my business model based off of the tidbits and things of what I have found successful businesses to have. Once you do that, then you start going to your family and friends. If you don't have any clients as of yet, of course you can post on your social media, create a social media for your business. That's a quick way to get eyes on you. Creating your website and promoting that via Facebook. And again, it does take money to make money, so maybe even seeking out a marketing firm and seeing if they have any packages for small businesses that are just starting out so that they can market and get your name out there. But honestly, starting with family and friends is really, really helpful, because then at least you'll have something to showcase. But again, don't ever wait for any doors to open for you, because a lot of times they don't. You have to literally kick the door down in order to make your name Y'all know I have to have coffee in order to make your name in any business world. Second thing, customer service should come first, always. If you have a product or if you have a service, either way, you have to make sure that you put your customers first. Because if you treat your customers right, then of course they're going to tell other people. They're going to rave about it. If I go to Nordstrom and I buy this cashmere sweater, it's more so not about the sweater, right? It is going to be, for me, the experience. How were the people treating me when I walked in? Did anyone speak to me? Did anyone offer to help me buy the sweater? And let's say that experience goes extremely well. They were greeting me. They helped me pick out something that matched my skin tone. They actually asked me how my day was going. That's going to make me want to go back. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about, what experiences do you like when you're purchasing things from someone? What are the best experiences like? What was the best shopping experience like for you? And then you need to recreate that and build that into your business model. Be it anytime a client reaches out to me, I'm going to make sure that I have a very, very happy greeting. I'm going to make sure that I am thankful that they even thought enough to reach out to me. You have to think of those things because they didn't have to reach out to you. They didn't have to take the time to click on your website, fill out the inquiry form. So yes, there should be a level of, I am going to make sure that this is an enjoyable experience throughout the entire process of them having to deal with my business. And then if you do that, that's how you create longevity. That's how you create repeat customers. That's how you build really meaningful relationships that could lead to, something even bigger. So just always have awesome customer service. Third thing is having a strong, knowledgeable support group. You may not have this in the beginning in terms of being knowledgeable in business. What you may have in the beginning, you may just have a strong group of friends, even if it's two, and they're supportive of you, just saying, hey, don't give up. Hey, just keep going. Even that is important. And then, of course, as you grow in business, it is imperative to seek out people in the business world, no matter what your niche is, to say, hey, can I reach out to you and ask you questions about this particular subject, or, about anything that comes up in business, or about contracts. Hey, can I look at your contract? I remember when I kind of first started out with my wedding event planning company, there was another event planner who we followed each other. She was awesome. We reached out to each other, honestly. We would always comment on each other's pictures and things like that and say, hey, would you like to be my accountability partner? Like, would you like to hold me accountable for making sure that I get these tasks and goals done every few months? Hey, let's meet up for lunch and let's discuss our goals together. And we're going to hold each other accountable for achieving those goals. And it was amazing, and it matriculated into a really, really great sistership. And to this day, I still see her, still love her, still see her at vendor events. She is amazing. So she is Shamika of She Rocks Events. Definitely follow her on social media. She's also a wedding and event planner as well. Very, very amazing. Super sweet. Very big on customer service as well. So just cultivating a group of people that are knowledgeable in the same business area or arena that you are in is going to help you. Like, even now, I will compare contracts with other planners that I know, that are open with doing that for me, because a lot of times you have to consistently change things when you're dealing with clients. Like, we're in Houston. I mean, we have all these things like Harvey, we have Houston floods. You just never know what may happen. And so, hey, reach out to another event planner. Hey, what do you have in your contract for when it floods? Like, what if you have a wedding that day? And it's all about being in that community, because it's ultimately going to help everybody grow definitely is going to help you grow if you are able to bounce ideas off of other people in business. So those are the three main factors. Of course, there are other factors, but I wanted this to be a short video. I just wanted to come on and touch on some things that I feel like will be really helpful for whether you're starting out a new business or whether you have been in business for 20 years. These three things I feel like are very important. So just keep in mind, it's hard. We are definitely in a recession, even if not a lot of people may be talking about it. We see it on the business side. I know I see it with my business. And so just trying to stay focused and keeping these three core values is pretty much what's kind of helping me and my business to matriculate through all of what's going on. And for those of you that may not know, my business is Polished Occasions by Aiyesha. And again, it is a wedding and event planning company, and we are very, very, very big on customer service. As you can see from our reviews on the Knot and Wedding Wire and all of, the big wedding websites and things like that, we do not play about that. So business owners, people that are starting a business, please stay encouraged. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Definitely keep those three things in mind because they are very, very, very important in terms of the longevity of your business and your business being reputable and people actually liking your business and wanting to bring you more business. So hopefully this video was helpful, and I will be making more like this. Definitely let me know in the comments if you feel like this was helpful and what topics you may like to see more about business or wedding and event planning or just anything in general. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time.